AFCON 2023 round of 16. The games will be coming thick and fast. A lot of interesting games to look forward to. And just a quick run through of the games in the round of 16, the teams, and who are the favorites to qualify from these games. As you know, the AFCON, it has spring up a lot of surprises. We've seen countries that a lot of people won't give chances or don't expect to qualify going to the next round. And that's the excitement of this year's AFCON and the tournament so far. Let's take a look at the games. I think starting from the Nigeria and Cameroon game, I think that is going to be a very tough game, a very interesting game to watch. Vincent Bubakar is back from injury. It's going to be a very feisty game. They played in the past, and it has been interesting games. Nigeria has edged a lot of the last couple of games they've played, and I think the manager in Rigobert Song will understand what this game means because he has played in a couple of these games also. That's the Cameroon manager. And just for Nigeria, they need to get the 3 points. And the Nigerian in me is going back in the Super Eagles to put in a very good performance and get the win in that game. Looking into the second game, that's going to be Angola versus Namibia. I think Angola, one of the surprises of this AFCON, finished top of their group. And now playing against the Namibia side is going to be a very interesting game, a very end-to-end and close game. But Angola should be able to edge this because of the fine form and the confidence they will be bringing into the round of 16. Another game to look at is Equatorial Guinea versus Guinea. I think this is going to be a Guinean battle, and they will all put in. It's going to be feisty. It's going to be very interesting to watch. But Equatorial Guinea topping the group where you have Nigeria and Ivory Coast, I think you don't need more confidence than that. And the striker Unsue, 5 goals in the AFCON already, and just the confidence he will take into this round is going to be very huge for Equatorial Guinea. But Guinea also, they have players like Gorasi, Naby Keita. These players, they would also step up and put in a very good performance. I think it's going to be a really tight game also, but I think the quality of players Guinea have in their squad, I think, should be able to get them through this game. But Equatorial Guinea, they have a huge chance of winning in this game and going to the next round. Looking at another game is going to be Senegal versus Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast finally qualified as one of the best third teams. And I think that you can see the jubilation and how happy the fans were. But regardless, now it's back to business. They need to do a job against and get the win. Not playing fine football like this. Nigeria, they've not really played good football in this tournament, but they've not lost any game, finished their group with 7 points. Ivory Coast needs to do a job by getting the win against Senegal. Being the host nation, the fans is going to support them massively. But Senegal, one of the best teams. First time they are qualifying with 9 points from the group, and that's huge confidence going into this round. They will be the favorite to win this game, but Ivory Coast can always bring a surprise. And with this AFCON, there are a lot of surprises, and just expect more surprises coming in this AFCON. So that's another game to look forward to. Egypt versus DR Congo. Egypt, they started the season with a draw, finally got a win. But the performance has not really been good for Egypt also in this tournament. They are one of the favorites of the tournament, finalists in the last edition of the AFCON. So they still have a chance. They can still go all out to win this. And qualifying from that group, I think that's another massive confidence boost for them. Mohamed Salah injured, has returned back to England. But regardless, they will put in a very good performance. And DR Congo, on the other hand, they would also put in a very huge fight, take the game to Egypt, and they have a player in Wissa, which will get you goals if you give them the chances. And they play as a team. They play fine football, good football. They understand themselves when it goes to defensively and moving forward. So DR Congo also prove to be a huge threat to Egypt. But I think Egypt should edge that group. And looking at another game in the round of 16. Morocco versus South Africa. That's going to be another all the games are just looking like very interesting games. Hopefully we don't get a dead game. We don't get a game where we don't see goals. We won't see a lot of goals in this round of 16 like we saw in the group stage. We had a lot of 3-2s, 2-1, a lot of goals in the group stage. So hopefully we see more goals in this round. But Morocco, South Africa are not that fantastic game to watch out for. But I think the South Africans don't really have confidence in their team to go all out to win this tournament or go past this stage. And Morocco is going to be a very huge test for them. They need to put in a very good performance to go past this Morocco side. And Morocco, on the other hand, they have the players, Achraf Hakimi, Sofian Amrabat, players like this. They need to step up and put in a very good performance, get the goals, and qualify into the next round. Another game, Cape Verde versus Mauritania. I think no one saw Mauritania qualifying from that group. But fortunately for them, they did. They played really well, defended really well. The teamwork brought them into the round of 16. But Cape Verde, on the other hand, I think they are one of the team of the tournament already. They are playing fine football, good football, giving us enjoyable football to watch. I think football is not just about scoring goals. Fine, goals win you games, but when you watch games that are entertaining, see the pattern of play, see the way they move the ball, the way they play as a team, the goals they score, that's what football entails. And they have delivered so far for us in this AFCON tournament. So I think Cape Verde is going to be a very interesting game. Let's see how it goes. Cape Verde are going to be favourites to win this. But regardless, anything can happen. This is the AFCON 2023. Surprises are are not new to anyone in this tournament. Last game, I think Mali, Burkina Faso. That's going to be another very interesting game. As you can see, all the games are looking interesting. Hopefully now we go into the games. Let's enjoy the round of 16, and officiating has been okay so far. So let's not see any issues going forward in the tournament. But this is going to be another very interesting game. Mali have a very good side, qualify from their group. Burkina Faso also a very good side. They'll be putting in threats, but I think the favorite to win this group is going to win this game. I think the favorite to win this game is going to be Mali, and that's the round of 16 games and the favorite teams to win these games. But regardless, anything can happen. Expect shocking results. Expect some underdog good performances. Anyone can hurt anyone in this year's AFCON, and that's the beauty of the AFCON. That's the beauty of football. That's what we want to see, and that's what we want to enjoy as football fans. And we hope our respective countries can go far in the tournament. But regardless, this is football. Anything can happen, and let's expect a lot of goals in this round. And this quarterfinal, semi-final, and also the final still coming up. We still have a lot of games to expect and a lot of interesting games to watch. Guys, thank you for always staying tuned. Subscribe, share, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's enjoy the AFCON round of 16 games. Thank you.